welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana. I'm back with another Halloween card, but this card I will be using Christmas supplies, or at least some Christmas supplies. To start off the card, I die cut some of the foliage from the Spellbinders July large die set. It's the Stocking Full of Joy die, and then I am just coloring those with my Twisted Citron Distress ink. Here I'm just coloring a piece of scrap white cardstock with the Wilted violet, and then I'm going to die cut the little berries from that same die set out of this cardstock. I die cut it off screen, but I do use the Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting machine. And then I'm just gluing those onto the little berry spots using my liquid glue. Now I'm going to go in and paint the Crackle paint, the translucent distress Crackle paint, onto just the leaf area, and then I will set those aside to dry. This will just create a cool glossy Crackle texture on the leaves. And then using this spider background stamp from Impression Obsession, I'm just going to stamp that in clear VersaFine ink on the stocking die cut from that same Spellbinders die set. Just going in with my anti-static powder tool. This is the one from Simon Says Stamp. Then I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss that using white embossing powder. This one's from Wow. It's their opaque bright white embossing powder. And I'll go ahead and heat that using my Big Mama heat gun. This is an industrial heat tool. I use it when I shrink wrap bath bombs, and it works just fine for embossing powder as well. Then I put that die cut piece in my splat box, and I'm going to spray that with Black Soot Distress Spray Stain. And this is the Iron Gate Mica stain. And I'll go ahead and dry that off with my heat tool. This is the one from Ranger. And then for the little accent pieces for the stocking, I'm going to spray those with Carved Pumpkin Spray Stain. And again, just drying that off. Then I took just a piece of black cardstock and I'm going to run that through in this embossing folder. This is the Halloween background texture fade from Tim Holtz. This is an old one. I don't think it's still available, but you might be able to find it somewhere. And then I'm just tearing the edges of that paper. These are the die cut pieces for the gnome from that same stamp set, and I'm just going in and coloring those with my Ohu markers. I'm still unsure about how to say that name. And then I also used my Memento marker for the black. I do have a black alcohol marker, but this one was handy and right next to me, so I figured I'd just use it. Here I'm just adhering his little gloves onto his hands there. That weird bar shape is actually his arms, and you'll be able to see that better when I put it together. And then I'm just adhering that embossed piece onto a black card base using my liquid glue. Now I'm going to adhere those embellishment pieces and the gnome to the stocking base. And while I'm doing that, if you wouldn't mind pampering that like button, show it a little love, I do greatly appreciate it. And if you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. I do try and upload videos at least 2 times a week. And here I'm just going to add all that foliage to the stocking. You can see on the top of the screen there that I did previously make one of these cards. So I have everything outlined, so this went pretty quickly. I've already done most of the fiddling. And then I decided to grab just a piece of copy paper. I noticed that some of the mica was transferring to my hands and I was getting it all over the orange spots. So I just put that copy paper there to hold on to so I wasn't transferring the mica. Then I'll adhere that to the card. And using this Dancing Ghost die set, also from Spellbinders, I just cut out the Hey Boo sentiment. I cut it out twice, and then I'm just layering those together to give it a little bit of dimension. And then using that same green marker that I used for the arms, I'm just going to color that in. And then I'll go ahead and glue that to the stocking. And here's the final card. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you have any shout outs or anything, let me know in the comments. I do read all of the comments and I try to respond to everyone as well. If you have any questions, leave them down there. If there's something that you'd like to see, go ahead and leave those in the comments. And as always, take some time to pamper your inner goddess, and I will see you in the next one.